It was finally the weekend. Tutu and Floyd were playing together at Tutu's house. They were playing with blocks, and each friend was planning their own building. They both loved to build things, and they each had their own style. Tutu liked to make her structures tall, while Floyd liked to make his structures complex. They both put a lot of focus and hard work into building. Tutu and Floyd decided to have a castle competition. They both wanted to build the best castle. "Floyd, what are you making? What is that?" asked Tutu, looking closely at Floyd's work. "I'm making a moat around my castle so no one can get in. The moat will protect the people inside the castle," replied Floyd. The two friends continued building side by side, and Floyd wondered how Tutu built her castle so high without knocking it down. He wanted to make the best castle today, but he was also impressed with his friend's castle. "Tutu, your castle looks really strong," said Floyd. "I wish I could build a tall one like that." Next, Tutu got some toys out of a box that was in her room. The friends added small knights and animal figurines to make their castles even more special. "I'm going to add a bridge so the knights and horses can safely get over my moat without falling in," said Floyd. Tutu closely watched Floyd as he made his bridge and carefully placed brown blocks around the moat. "What a great idea, Floyd! I'm going to see if this horse can balance at the highest point of my castle instead. That will make my castle the best," said Tutu. Tutu carefully placed the horse on top of her castle, but in the blink of an eye, the castle began to wobble and the blocks came crashing to the ground. "All of my hard work is ruined. I guess I lost the castle competition," cried Tutu. "Tutu, I'm really sorry your castle fell down," Floyd said as he put his arm around his friend to comfort her. Even though they were in a castle competition to see who could make the best castle, Floyd still felt bad for his friend. "It all happened so quickly. Now it's going to take forever to rebuild my castle," Tutu exclaimed. Floyd thought of ways that he could help his friend as they cleaned up the blocks that had fallen and were now scattered around the room. Floyd knew that Tutu spent a lot of time making her castle so tall and that she had worked so carefully. He felt sorry Tutu had to rebuild it. When the friends finished cleaning up the blocks, Tutu started to rebuild her castle, while Floyd continued to work on his bridge. Tutu moved slowly as she stacked the blocks on top of each other. "I wish there was a way I could build my castle faster," Tutu sighed. Suddenly, Floyd came up with an idea, and he excitedly blurted it out. "Tutu, what if we work together as a team? We can have a castle competition another time. If you show me how, we can make my castle tall together. That way, you don't have to start over." "That's a great idea, Floyd," said Tutu. The friends were so excited to work together on the castle, and they got started right away. Tutu helped Floyd add blocks and make his castle much taller. She showed him how to carefully place the blocks on top of each other so they wouldn't topple. Floyd helped Tutu create a pattern by helping her pick out different colored blocks. The castle was beginning to look spectacular as it grew taller. "That's a great idea, Floyd," said Tutu. The friends were so excited to work together on the castle, and they got started right away. Tutu helped Floyd add blocks and make his castle much taller. She showed him how to carefully place the blocks on top of each other so they wouldn't topple. Floyd helped Tutu create a pattern by helping her pick out different colored blocks. The castle was beginning to look spectacular as it grew taller. Floyd came up with another idea about how to improve the castle. Let's fill in the moat with blue blocks so it looks like real water, he said. Great idea. I'll find the blue blocks, said Tutu as she quickly searched in the block bin. Tutu and Floyd enjoyed working together to make the castle tall and complex. The two friends were happier working as a team than they were competing against each other. Floyd's castle was even better than before after all the improvements. The friends admired their castle and then looked at each other with big grins. Floyd, our castle looks so great. I'm so glad we canceled the castle competition, said Tutu. It sure does. I'm so happy we worked as a team. It's always better together, Floyd replied. The friends danced carefully around the castle and made up a song. Playing together makes me feel good, helping my friend just like I should, sang Tutu. With teamwork and kindness, we get the job done. Cooperating with you makes my day fun, added Floyd. The friends cheerfully cleaned up the blocks together. This castle was the best one I've ever made. I think we should build together more often, Floyd said. Yes, we don't need to compete, Tutu replied. When we work together, it's just better.
The end.